I would like to get to know if you could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something.
Hey guys, so the reason why I'm sitting like this is because I want to show you guys my church merch. So here it is. It says never forget your worth. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it, but that is besides the point. Where do we begin? Let's start. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends so they can tell their friends so we can all be friends. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Buitumelo Mudise and welcome to my channel. So by the title of this video, you can already tell what we're going to be talking about. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, so in today's video we're gonna be talking about something very important, something very dear to me. And yes, I am just sipping apple juice. Again, before I jump into what I really want to be talking about, I'm sure you're hearing two sounds, either the stove or the dishwasher, and I'm sorry about that, but I kind of feel like the lighting from where the dishwasher is pretty good, so I cannot choose it but to be in front of the dishwasher. And again, it's around the time that we usually wash our dishes, so yeah, it is what it is. So today guys, I did not plan to shoot this video, but I'm gonna do it because it's a very important day to me. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff because I'm cooking at the same time, trying to make some pasta. So today is the 21st of June, which is a very important day for me. This is the day before I left South Africa. So I left on the 22nd of June and landed in America on the 23rd. So from the 21st I went, because it was a connecting flight, so I went from South Africa to Istanbul, Turkey, and then from Turkey to America. Landed in Chicago, then went to Atlanta, then rematched from Atlanta and went to Washington DC, well, Maryland technically, and then from Maryland to Atlanta again, because that's where God wants me to be. So it's been, I don't know, it's been a tricky it's been a tricky couple of years, and to be quite honest, I'm happy to announce that literally on the 23rd, which is the day I am dropping this video, marks 2 years of me being in America. And I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I should say I'm excited or if I'm sad, or like I've got so many mixed emotions, because every time I think about that date, I think about the 23rd, and you know, a couple of weeks after that date, I just remember just thinking to myself, why did I au pair? Not because I hated the job, but the fact that, you know, I have to build a life for myself. It was as if I'm starting over, and the thought of starting over really triggered me. I was just like, it played with me hard. The thought of me starting over played with me so hard, and I did not know how to take it. It was the hardest thing ever, because mind you, I've built a life for myself in South Africa. I've made friends, I've lived there all my life, and now I'm moving into another country where it's compulsory for you, not compulsory, where it's mandatory for you to speak English, because I mean, if you were to speak your mother tongue, people wouldn't understand you, you know, unless if you met people that are from your country and then you speak to them with your native language, and then, you know, but like you moving to a country where it's English 24/7, 365 days, you know what I mean? And for me, that was rather challenging, because not that I get to watch, I can speak my English, I can get my way through, you know what I mean? But
this is so weird, Chukopan. It's not Montana. They don't tell us anything. And Kirilos, you must stop talking English.
Mama, English is another language.
Hey! Oh my God. Where's Jabukanyile? May his soul rest in peace.
But to me, it just felt so weird, you know? Like, it was quite naturally, but the thought of having to speak Sekgowa 24/7, 365 days, mandatory, like, for me, did not make sense. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I actually, it's crazy. It's funny how I went through a time whereby I really wanted to sound American so that, because it's another thing. I just feel like, you know, when you get to America, and I'm sorry to say Americans, but then, you know, I'm just generalizing. I'm not being direct on, you know, I'm not saying everybody does this, but then like, I'm just generalizing. But you know, Americans have that thing whereby if you don't sound like them, they're obviously gonna notice like where you're from, but then it's another thing of they're not really gonna understand you unless if you sound like them, if that makes sense. So I went from trying to sound American to just being myself. Like, I don't really care. Like, if I passed, I passed. You know, even my host kid knows this. Like, if I passed, I passed. If I speak vernac at some point, it's vernac. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah. So I think I'm embracing where I'm coming from. I'm embracing who I am, and I'm just being myself. Like, I don't need to pretend to be someone else. Like, if you love me, you're truly gonna love me for who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm just at that point whereby I'm just like, oh well, if you don't understand, I'm gonna repeat it. But if you still don't get it, like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna try and sound American so that you get it. No, it's not happening. You know, it's not happening. So on the 23rd, I came to America. I told you guys this. It was a rather challenging time. I still remember my first day, like, it was yesterday. I remember I almost lost my passport in Chicago. They had just, I had just flown in, and I had to fly to Atlanta using Delta Airlines. And I went to Delta Airlines, and they were checking me on the system, and then the next thing, I dropped my passport, and someone came to get me to give me my passport. I almost left my passport in South Africa and all Tambo. It was so crazy. But I'm glad that, you know, none of that happened, because imagine child loses the passport. Like, where am I even gonna begin trying to get it? But I guess I would have to go to the embassy and stuff. But now I would have to pay for all of my trips, having to go to Washington DC, and none of that. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, it's been, I don't even know where to begin, guys. I don't even know what to say, how I really feel about my 2 years in America, because it has been rather interesting. Actually, I think 2 days ago, I literally said to my host kid that, you know, they were a perfect match for me, honestly, to be honest. I just feel like at the end of it all, I had to be where I'm at right now. But it had to take all of those experiences for me to get to a point where I'm at, because if my mom were to be in this video, she would tell you that I was one of the hardest kids to raise, because I don't know, man, there's just a lot. I think naturally in my mind, I know what I want, and what I want it now, type of thing, you know what I mean? So it was interesting, you know, for her to raise a kid like me. I believe I'm a very different kid in so many ways, and well, now I'm a woman, but by then I was a kid, right? So it was interesting to raise me. And so the moral of the story is, coming to America, I I just feel like there was a lot of changes that happened with me, you know, having to be patient because I was a very impatient person, having to be understanding because it's either my way or the highway, you know what I mean? For the longest time it was like that. So there were a lot of changes that happened in my life, and I feel like I've grown as a person, and also navigating who my real friends are, you know. I remember in the early stages I would always call my friends back home, like just checking up on them, how you doing, you know. But then it came a point whereby I got tired of it because I was just like, I feel like it's very one-sided. I feel like I'm the one always having to reach out. You know, I started seeing who is real and who is not. And I decided that, you know what, I'm really gonna shift from certain people because clearly I'm not the girl that I think I am to them. So I'm gonna learn to separate myself and like shift myself from certain people because clearly I am not as close as I thought that I was to them, you know. And another thing is, you know, in life, let's be honest, you have people that really don't care about you, and you know that. And when you start seeing your friends hanging out with those people, then you start seeing association. I can't be part of this. Not because you hate the other person, but you just know that, you know what, having a friend that is neutral to the both of you guys, get drama, man. Let's be honest. Get drama. So I feel like me coming here, I had to learn who is for me and who is not for me. I had to learn how to be patient. I had to learn how to grow. I had to learn how to save. I'm not really good in that department, but I'm trying my best, you know. If it means I have to delete the Uber app, say I do that. Right now I'm cooking, but in my mind I'm just like, but you can just order, you know. But I'm not gonna be doing that. But again, another reason why I decided to shoot this video is because, like, guys, I just know that I'm not gonna have enough time to really shoot content. I don't even know when the next video is gonna be up after this video, to be quite honest. And that's because I just know that I'm gonna be having a lot to do, you know. But I'm gonna try any chance that I get for myself. I'm gonna try and shoot content for you guys. And I am going home soon, of which is something that I'm really, really excited about, and I just can't wait. I'm gonna surprise my family. I'm gonna surprise my family. No one really knows when I'm coming. So in those 2 years that I've been in America, I just feel like I haven't dealt with a lot. I haven't fully dealt with my grief. I haven't fully dealt with, you know, with accepting that I am leaving, you know. And I do have a friend of mine, Siwe. I communicate with her a lot, and I did tell her, you know, the thought of me leaving is messing up with me, you know. Like, the only reason why I'm leaving, going back to South Africa, it's not that I want to go and groove. It's not that I want to go see friends. It's not that I want to go and the only reason why I'm going back to South Africa is because I miss my family, and I also miss my church. I can't wait to go to church now. I truly can't wait to go to church and see my pastor and just see certain people from church and just see my family. I miss my family so much. I miss my family so much. So that is the two main reasons why I'm going back to South Africa more than anything. Yes, you know, maybe the groove aspect is gonna happen. And you know, meeting certain friends is gonna happen, but like, truth be told, I really just want to see my family. And it's hard because I've built such a life for myself. I've met certain people. Some of my friends here are pretty disappointed in me. Who are like, bruh, you're going back to South Africa and then what? You know what I mean? And it's a lot. It's a lot. Certain friends are calling me. Some of them I can't really talk to them because I know it's really them trying to discourage me from going. Some of them are just checking up on me, but I just feel like everything's just happening so fast, and it's hard for me to deal with it, you know. It truly is. But God will make a way. He made a way once, he'll make a way again. And he truly knows the desires of my heart. And I trust that with all of my heart. And like, I don't know. It's been a roller coaster. I just feel like even when I came to America, I did not fully know what I was getting myself into. But again, I'm grateful for the grace that God has put upon my life, because if it wasn't for his grace, I wouldn't have been able to be where I'm at right now. And like I said, I did not fully know what I was getting myself into, because hi Bandla, I think for me it was the way, you know, the agency kind of sold it to us, you know, for like, you're gonna be traveling, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that, and then you're gonna take care of, you know, the kids during the week. And then it was very light on that, because me and my host mom actually had a conversation the other day, and she was just like, man, you know, the way the agency sells itself, is completely different from how it is sold to you guys. Because I was telling her about how it was sold to us, and she said to me, to us it was, you know, you're gonna have the best time of your life, you're gonna have an au pair that is gonna help you, she's gonna cook, she's gonna clean. And then when it gets to us, it's more of like, she's just gonna do everything childcare related. She doesn't have to cook for the family, but for the kids. You know what I mean? Like, it created that confusion. And that's when I knew that, you know, that's why there's lack of understanding between each other, you know, as au pairs and like host families, because we are being told this and the host family is being told that. And once you try to show them that, no, I'm not gonna be doing this, they see it as disrespect. And then now when they say this, you're seeing it as disrespect, but there's just this middleman that is just confusing you guys. And I'm not speaking about one agency. I'm not saying this agency is doing that. I'm just speaking on behalf of agencies in general. That is probably how they sell it. You know what I mean? But it's rather tricky. That's why we have so many misunderstandings between, you know, pairs and host families, because of this confusion that they're doing. Middleman, middleman is just doing the things, you know. The middleman is just there saying this, saying that, saying that. But overall, I'm just excited that I'm grateful that I decided to rematch, to be quite. Actually, not rematch, but then I'm excited that I extended, you know, and got to this family, because that's when I was able to get out of my shell. I was able to do certain things. I was able to really feel like, wow, I'm actually an au pair and I can make decisions for myself, and they trust me and they feel, oh, okay, you're an adult and we know that you know what is right and what is wrong. And the level of trust that they have with me, like, I can never thank them enough. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. I feel like naturally I'm a person who ratang space saga, and I like doing my own things, and like even though they invite me, sometimes I get late, but like not because I'm doing it in a bad way, but because maybe I may have plans, or I just feel like, okay, I really just need this time as downtime for now, you know what I mean? So, and I like the fact that they understand that I also like my space. So during the day I would have like a free hour nje to myself to just relax and do whatever that I want to do, because they understand the depth of space that I like for myself personally. So which is amazing. But like family they are this thoughtful. Like even today she was telling me, like, I went out for groceries and I forgot to let her know what it is that I need, but she was just like, oh, and I also got you ice cream. And in my mind I'm like, I was gonna tell you to get me ice cream, but you already got me ice cream. So like, you know, that's the depth of unity that we have in this house. It's like, I am part of the family. I'm not forcing myself to be part of the family. I am part of the family, and they do show their gratitude and appreciation. They tell me all the time, and also action speaks louder than words. Sometimes be words, but it's actions, you know, like just small gifts or just money, or just like it's the little things that they do just to show appreciation. And sometimes they say it, they're like, you know what, thank you. They always say thank you. They always remind their kids that you need to be grateful, and this is how you need to treat someone else, and like you know, stuff like that, man. You really feel like family, you know what I mean? So I'm so grateful that I was able to get that experience, because to be quite honest, had I not gotten a family such as them, I would have been so discouraged on trying to pursue au pairing again. At some point I would have been like, I never, it's horrible. America, it's not a nice place to au pair. That's what I would have thought in my head. That's why it was so hard for me to even start the content. Like I said in one of my videos, that it was so hard for me to start content talking about au pairing, because I just felt like we're being sold dreams here. There's no such thing as having a perfect family and going on vacation and having so much fun, you know what I mean? So I'm just so grateful for this experience. I'm grateful for the family that I got. And you know, I just feel like right now, if I were to do au pairing again, I would do it in a different way. I don't think I would do it in a way, or in a sense that I'm looking for like a family. Yes, I want to be treated with respect. I want to be treated good. I want us to have good communication. I want us to be good, you know, like to be good, to be like family simple. But like, I'm not chasing that whole thing. Yeah, I want to go on vacation with you guys. That is not what I would be chasing. It would be more of like, we're good and I'm doing my work and you're happy and I'm happy about how I'm treated, and like we have our own space type of thing, you know. And in the beginning I was just like, oh, some girls are mean. Like, why would you say you don't want to be part of the family, you just want to work and all of that? But I understand, you know, because certain past experiences get you to that point of being more work related than family oriented, if that makes sense. It's core. But you know, because of, you know, certain things that they may do may make you feel like, and I'm not talking about this family, I'm just saying in general, certain families, certain things that they do, they may make you turn away or shy away from that whole we're family. Because the moment there's something wrong, they're gonna be like, oh, but we're family. That's what happens in families. We argue. I don't want that. Just pay me my money and I make your kids happy and we good. You know what I mean? Like, we good. And I'm not saying that because I don't care about your kids. I genuinely care about your kids. I love them. I'm gonna take care of them, you know, as if they're my siblings. Like, we're gonna have a great time. It's never gonna be a dull moment. But again, you guys are making it all about work, so might as well just be all about work, you know what I mean? So I'm just so grateful for the family that I'm with right now. Like, Hi Bandla. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And again, with the previous family prior to this family, I did tell them when I was on my extension that if I don't get a family, then I'm gonna go back home because I can't stay here. I felt, there was so much of toxicness in the house around them and all of that, and I was just like, So coming here, it was great. They made me so comfortable. They helped me get out of my shell because in the beginning, Shem, I was a mess, and I'm sure they saw that. And because that family was a little bit strict, and it got into my head so much that even Lebana Hanebam like a schedule, because I remember she gave me a schedule, and one day I'm gonna show you guys because I still have it. But she gave me a schedule and she said, okay, got Henny, the baby's gonna nap and this and that and that and that and that. And she wrote it ideally. She didn't say, at that time exactly, that has to happen. But the way that family kind of put me in a place whereby everything has to happen at that time and all of that, and they were very strict. That's what I tried to do for like in the next 30 minutes. This is what I'm gonna do. For me, it triggered because they were just like, no, you don't have to do it at the exact same time. Like, you could do it, but relax, it's okay. I was in the middle of me shooting, and then my family got here, so I kind of freaked out, but we back. So I'm gonna finish off my video, but basically I just really wanted to talk about how, like I said, I wasn't really prepared for the whole experience. I just took it very lightly, and the moment it hit me, oh snap, like I'm really here to help out a family because they really do be needing help, and it's not all jolly type of thing. Like, oh, I'm just gonna be going out on vacations. Yes, you do get to have vacations and like go out, which is great. It's fun, you get to enjoy with your friends, but like you're gonna get to a point where you understand that it's more of like, okay, you're working, and yes, you do get time off and take your vacations. Excuse me. And again, there is a set schedule, like you're working like a Monday to Friday, and then you get one day off, and then you have to work half day. So okay, let me explain. So you could be working like a Monday to Friday, and then Saturday you work half day. So maybe depending on the family, maybe you could be working like 6 to 12, for example. You know what I mean? And then on Sunday you're not working. But some families give you off during the week, but I just feel like low-key it's kind of unfair because a lot of au pairs don't be working on weekends. So if you're working on a weekend and then off during the week, what am I trying to say? A lot of au pairs don't be getting off during the week, so they're working during the week, and then on weekends they're off. So you'd be working on a weekend and then during the week off. That is so unfair. I have a friend that used to work that schedule. It was hard for her because she hardly had friends because she just couldn't get time, and maybe the only time she'd be able to go out is during the week after work. And a lot of au pairs are tired, they just want to rest, and then during the weekend that's when they'll be able to go out. And also there's a lot of South Africans, so you'll never feel like, oh my gosh, I'm in this foreign land, without people. You're gonna meet a lot of South Africans in America, and of course other people from different countries, so it's lonely, but it doesn't really feel that lonely, you know what I mean? Especially when you're around people that you can speak your home language to, then it gets more fun. It's crazy because I know with me and Siwe is Zulu and I'm Tswana, and sometimes I can't say something either in English or in Zulu, and I just say it in Setswana, and she's just there like, what? And we gotta figure it out. And same with her, she might be saying something in Zulu and she can't say it in English, and I'm just like, what? So we gotta figure it out. But it's amazing. You get to learn about people's cultures, you get to learn about people's languages, which is great. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But I don't know, it's been bittersweet, but I guess at this point it's pretty sweet. That's why for me it's a very emotional time for me, because I'm just like, I don't know if I'm as ready as I thought I was, you know. And I know my family is excited to see me, and I know that I'm excited to see them, and like, it's interesting, you know. And again, this experience kind of showed me that with or without you, life as well. I just felt like at some point, you know, mentally I was home, and then physically I'm here. And that messed up with me, because I mean, I would buy food from home and ship it, and like, you know, I was not even willing to try food. But the moment I just made peace with the fact that, you know what, you're here and you need to explore and you need to try out certain stuff. That's when I started enjoying a whole lot of things, you know, like certain foods and stuff. And I talked about it in one of my videos very briefly, or like, you know, it became easier for me. So I guess it's just finding the balance. It's late, guys. It's almost 10. But yeah, I just thought I should just shoot this video, just thinking about, you know, my experience here. And hopefully in another video I will speak properly about certain things that I left out maybe in certain videos when I was talking about my experience, because I just feel like certain things, because I prayed to God and just said, Lord, help me forgive certain people, naturally I forget them. And then once in a while, when I'm just moving on, I just happen to remember what they once said 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? But all along so it's just that thing, yeah. When I forgive, I try to kind of release that, and sometimes it happens when I just forget, you know, certain things that certain people say. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm just excited by where God is taking me, and I don't have the words, guys. I'm sure you guys can pretty much tell, like, the son, she doesn't know what to say, but I am grateful. I've grown, I've shaped into being a better woman. I have packed my stuff because I'm going home soon. I'm excited about that, but I don't know, guys. I am just so grateful for everything. I'm also sad that I'm leaving, because it's like having to go back and start over. I was even telling my mom, hey, not hey, but then you get what I mean, right? I was just like, yo, I'm not ready because I don't know, for some reason I just have this weird fear, guys. I mean, I haven't been to my home country in like 2 years, and like, I'm just getting these weird fears. Okay, it is what it is, and please be patient with me, because yeah, I can feel it. So my mom was just like, it's okay, you'll just drive wherever you need to get. Like, I get it. You know, like, I get it. So I thought it would sound silly to her, like, chill, you know, but she kind of got it. She was like, yeah, I know, you'll just have to drive wherever you need to go, you know. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my family is going to be supporting me, because I know it's not going to be easy, and I can't wait to see how my reaction is going to be, and also seeing places that I haven't seen in like 2 years, and maybe them being a little different from how I left them, and like life in general, because the time that I left South Africa, it was such a weird time to leave, and because it was 2020, everybody was just panicking and like, you know, now wondering like what is gonna happen to me when I get to America, in a sense, like, am I gonna get there and have COVID? You know, because I never believe people that fly when you when you're flying somewhere by airplane, you get COVID. So it was rather much an interesting time having masks on and like, you know, being in the house all the time, and yeah, it was such a weird time, and like, you know, body Black Lives Matter happening. There was just a whole lot of things happening, and like being in America, got the inauguration of Joe Biden, and like, sure, it was rather interesting, you know, the 9th of July, and like, you know, all of these holidays, and like, I think for me, and I'm gonna wrap this up after here, hopefully. The hardest time to be in America is during holidays. Holiday season, that's when you feel, yeah, no, I miss home. Especially, I think for me, the hardest holiday was Christmas. I've experienced Christmas in America twice. Yeah, no, it's not easy. Kanibona di 31 diwan, ne? I see those dates. Even like it's not a thing, so you could even be sleeping at 31 diwan, because not a lot of people are as excited over the new year more than, you know, Christmas. Christmas is such a time where everybody's so jolly, everybody's so excited, everybody is so nice, and like, sure, plus Americans, they love Christmas. One thing about Americans, they love Christmas. They decorate their homes. Christmas songs could be playing at every store, like Christmas sweaters, everything. Like, they celebrate Christmas very well. So I think for me, that was the hardest time, being in a different country on Christmas. Yeah, I do not wish that upon anyone. But, you know, I just feel like getting out of my nest and exploring, and, you know, coming to America has been such a blessing. I've grown so much. I can never stress that enough. You know, I can never stress that enough. I've grown so much. And also, you know, when I'm carrying on, and I said I'm gonna end that video after them. Let's go. Gigi.
So
I remember even the time that I left, right on the 22nd, I remember my mom and dad wanting to hug me, and me just being like, okay, shut up, I have to go. Because the reason why I did that, I remember on that day, we had to go to some hotel that is closer to OR Tambo. I think it was called the Protea Hotel, something, I can't remember. We went to that hotel, and that's where we met agents. I'm sure all the agencies were there, because I remember seeing OVC, I remember seeing Care something, I remember seeing, Cultural Care, I remember, I think Open America. There was so many agencies, okay? So there was so many girls and boys, you know? And then I remember as we were waiting, eventually buses came. So those buses had to be the ones that escorted us to the airport. And I remember just thinking to myself, okay, the buses are here, we're about to leave. And I remember us going to the bathroom with my mom. And I remember my mom telling me the story, I think maybe a couple of months of me being in America, that, you know, I thought I was strong when he left. I remember getting into the bathroom and there was a woman who cried. literally after I left, basically there was a woman that was crying in the bathroom, and my mom just looked at her like, shame, and she left. But when she got home, that's when it hit her that, you know what, my kid is leaving, she's on her way. And she cried, and I remember being at the airport and calling her, and she was crying. Like, I've never seen my mom that hurt ever in her life. She was crying, and I was like, Mama, gig. She was crying, like, it was so sad. I don't know if my dad ever cried here. I think my dad just misses me. Maybe he cries Ali one. I don't know. I don't think my dad cried. Maybe he did, But yeah, I just remember also spending my 21st birthday in Corona 2020, and my brother's just giving a speech, and I just remember my brother just saying, I'm an international, and then they played that song. Like, I'm just getting all of those memories, right? Like how excited I was, and just being around family, and my sister-in-law also being so sad because my brother and her, they had just gotten married. So she was just like, yo, my first day of marriage, you're not gonna be here. And she was so sad. But she supported me. If there's one person that, all of them supported me, but I'm just saying that my sister-in-law also played such a huge role, in supporting me and just making sure that everything that I need I had, and also encouraging me, like, go, even in moments where I kind of felt like maybe I shouldn't go anymore, because I was very much this close to not going, but I did go, and I'm so grateful for that, and it's because of her support, and it's because of my parents and my brothers and my other sisters support, my other sister-in-law, like, I'm just so grateful, man. Like, yo, and that's indeed happy. I know my class is whack, but anyway, we move. So I don't know, I'm just getting flashbacks of everything, how it all started, how it all ended. Ending, but it's not the ending, it's pending, is to be continued. Yes, that's the right word, to be continued, because this is surely not the end, honey. It ain't the end till Jesus says it's the end. Okay, so yeah, to be continued is serase, and I'm just so grateful, man. Like, I think one of the things that I really want to do when I get back, I really want to go eat magwenya, le snook fish, le di chips, tako Dube in Soweto. I can't wait to go eat there. Like, I can't also wait to go eat Coffee Lagazi Street. Kana King in 1964 or 1974. I forgot the address, but then yeah, good thing. I can't wait to go eat there. I'll put it right here if I messed it up, but it is what it is. I think in 1964. I think. Am I lying? But anyway, yeah. I can't wait to go eat there. I can't wait to meet my friend. She's also gonna be flying over to Johannesburg when I come through, so I can't wait to see her. And you guys will see her in one of my vlogs, so I'm not gonna tell you guys who she is. Hopefully, if we get to do a vlog. I can't wait to just see family. Like, yo, okay, I'm so excited. And I can't wait to drive again. I miss driving, and it's stick shifty, not automatic. Yeah, so there's just a lot of things that I'm excited about, and like it's been an interesting year, and it's sad, it's sad but at the same time I'm just like I miss my family, you know. But yeah, I'm grateful. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video because I've been talking, hey, like I'm excited. It's been 2 years and I'm grateful to God that I was able to make it through this 2 years. So yeah, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends so they can tell their friends so we can all be friends. Also, never forget, appreciate your life, show gratitude at all times. God loves you and I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Happy 2 years to me.